Alright guys, well we're currently getting escorted somewhere by this cop. What the heck? Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm taking you on a trucking and a camping adventure. We just dropped off about 2 hours away from the border, so we are headed back up to Houston. We got 2 pickups before we make our way over to Lafayette, and I'm gonna take you guys with me. Let's go. This guy next to me is gonna get pulled over right now. Okay, the guy was smart and he knew he was caught. So he pulled over because the cop was stuck behind a semi.
Guess what, son? You're next.
I've probably seen at least 25, 30 highway patrol in the last 150 miles. Alright guys, well, we are finally picked up. Now we gotta go over to our second pickup. Thank you so much. I'm looking for the forklift driver. What? I don't know. I think maybe him. Alright guys, well we're currently getting escorted somewhere by this cop. He's like taking me on I don't know. I have no idea where we're going. What the heck?
Is this your truck or trailer?
Yes sir.
Ready to get paperwork for it?
Yes I do.
Let me get the truck's information off the trailer. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Let me look at the inside of the door real quick.
Yep. Oh, sorry. So here's the registration for the truck. Here's registration for the trailer. And everything's labeled. Oh, what the f?
Get your logbook?
Yes, right here. This morning I went to the gym, showered, worked out, and then this is when I left near Ingleside, an hour away from Ingleside, because that's where I dropped off this morning. And then I drove to.
Let me put this stuff in the truck real quick. We'll
Awesome.
come back and knock out a quick inspection on it and get you out of there.
Sounds good. All right, guys, like I explained to you in the last few videos, these guys can pull us over for any reason. Like, the weird thing is there was a guy speeding next to me going like 10 over. So I thought he was pulling him over, but he was pulling me over. So, but we're gonna go ahead and get this knocked out, and then, yeah, we'll be on our way in like 20, 30 minutes.
2,000 years later.
All right, so the reason you're seeing this is because I forgot to explain everything that was going on. I'm gonna explain everything that happened during the inspection. So the officer put me out of service because the trailer breakaway system on my trailer wasn't engaging, or at least that's what he claimed. Thing is, I contacted several DOT officers that I knew personally that are tied into the company that I'm leased to, and not a single one of them have ever heard of pulling the actual trailer plug that gives the whole trailer power and then pulling the breakaway switch. You know, and I understand that a lot of trailers do come with that breakaway battery. At this point, I had no idea how the schematics on my trailer even worked. like how the wiring was all set up. But the method that he used just doesn't make sense for the type of inspection that we did. The whole point of a breakaway system is that it engages whenever the trailer breaks away from the truck so that it stops rolling down the road. I tried like hell to get in touch with anyone at PJ, Dexter, or anyone that even knew anything remotely about how these PJ trailers are wired up so that I could get this problem figured out. But essentially I had no luck, being that it was like 4 o'clock in the afternoon and everywhere was closed. But from what I can tell is that this trailer did not come with a battery backup in the front of the neck of the trailer like most trailers do. The factory tape was covering the holes where that box would normally be. So getting put out of service for something that may not be installed on my trailer just does not sit right with me. So with that being said, let's get back to the video. So I'm currently on hold with the dealership that sold me the trailer. And so the officer put me out of service so I can't leave. If this takes 2 weeks, I can't go home. All right guys, we're headed to the truck stop. Trying to get this figured out right now. We've got quite a few people working on this, but I am gonna dig deep into the owner's manual of my trailer and prove that this is how these trailers are manufactured. And some of you are probably thinking, oh, why don't you just leave? Like, who cares? If I get pulled over on my way home with this, they will literally pull my CDL for a year if they want to. So we're not gonna risk it. We're gonna do the right thing and we're gonna figure this out. Well guys, after a fantastic sequence of events, I got flagged down by a very kind driver and I was dragging one of my shocks on the ground. Forgot to pick up the camera, but I tried pulling the shock off. I don't have a big enough socket. Trying to figure something out right now. I'm stuck here until I can figure this out. So currently our shock is on the ground. Trying to figure out how way to get it back up there. We got it wrapped on the axle, so it's not going anywhere. It's not going to affect the way it drives, but it needs to be fixed. So we're going to order some new parts right now, and then whenever they come in, get them replaced. We're going to get back on the road. We've only got an hour left to drive. Let's go. Also didn't realize that there was this big ditch right here. Alright, we made it to our second truck stop. Boom, right off the bat, we got a spot. Alright, we're gonna go in here and eat. It's called Black Bear Diner. Hopefully it's not terrible. How's it going? Yes, please.
Anything more?
Yep. This is kind of cool. I'm so tired. My head hurts. I don't even know what I'm gonna order, but I need to order something because I'm dying over here. We've got a habanero pepper sauce, original pepper sauce, and a chipotle pepper sauce. We'll definitely have to try some of those. Alright guys, we got a chicken fried steak and a salad. All this for like 15 bucks. It's crazy. Oh, no.
It already went there. It's okay.
God damn it.
I mean, I can void it and redo it.
Well, yeah, she deserves a better tip.
Okay, I can void it and redo it right now.
Thank you.
Do it right away.
Now, let's go test it. So, if I pull this, it should turn on my battery. Yay, it's not working. All right guys, it's like 11 o'clock. I'm gonna finally go shower and then go to bed. We spent the last 2 hours trying to figure out if there's something wrong with my trailer. I can't find anything wrong, so I'm stumped. But it's 11:30, not 11, so. It's a little ghetto, but it's a shower. Place feels like a prison. Alright guys, we are now in bed finally. Not really sure how early we're gonna wake up, judging by we woke up at 5 a.m. went to the gym first thing in the morning, and now it's midnight.
The next day.
Good morning guys. Not the way I normally start my mornings, but we're happily greeted by some phone calls this morning. Not regarding to anything worth anything, just people not knowing what they're doing and not knowing what they're talking about. But with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and head over to the drop-off this morning, get this load taken care of, and go home. I'm not working for the next 3 days. I'm taking a break.
A few moments later.
All right guys, so we just found the culprit. This wire right here was not taped from the manufacturer, so it was just hanging out and it was rubbing on this inside of here. This looks disgusting because this trailer is from Wyoming, and the salt in Wyoming coming to the humidity in Louisiana, that will do that to your trailer. So this is a 2020, 5 years took to deteriorate this paint, but it rubbed on this edge and just corroded it. Touched them together and they were working again. So we got this fixed, so we're gonna get this patched up and yeah, wait for another load. I guess we got it fixed, so that's all that matters. Well, anyways guys, if you guys lasted to the end of the video, I just want to start off by saying thank you so much. You're actually a dedicated supporter of not only me but my channel and everything. Thank you so much for being here. You guys motivate me so much. Like, I know there's probably like a handful of that category of people that do stay because they just want to support me and they, you know, actually love watching my videos. If you could learn anything from this video, if you're self-employed or maybe thinking about starting a business, you know, there is a lot of upside to it. You know, I have a lot of freedom. I do whatever I want. No one can call me and tell me what to do. But at the same time, whenever things do go wrong, you're the guy. You know, you are the guy. You can't rely on someone else to fix your problems like a normal job, where you got to make the phone calls, you got to order the parts, you got to pay for the parts, you got to pay to get it fixed. If you need towed, you got to pay that $1,000 or $2,000 tow bill depending on how heavy you are or what you're hauling or whatever, or where you got to go. I love what I do. I love this. Yesterday was a very rough day for me, but once I get home, I'm gonna order all brand new shocks since that one decided to break. Like I said before, thank you so much for staying to the end of the video. You are the reason I do what I'm doing right now. I love you so much, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Let's go ahead and assemble.